Continuing with our first impressions, we have, another Ray Laconico design by Artisan Cutlery. This is the Sirius. Uh, Excellent, at least for me. I love these names, star names, the Centauri, the Sirius, the Gemini, that being a constellation, right? Just love those details, as some of you guys may already know. Anyways, let's get to it. Okay, this is done in Artisan's proprietary steel RPM9 and with G10 skeletonized nested liners. It's a pretty light knife folder. I mean, is this titanium? Let me see. Nope. It's must be what it is. I think it is titanium. I'll have to check in my notes, and then we have a brass. No, not a brass. Man, today my brain is scattered. But anyways, as I go along, I will copper. I do think this is copper, a copper frame for the pivot, making it look absolutely just really elegant. You know, those details make these knives outstand from others. Just gotta say. And well, what if we go to our gotta turn around for Spanish and English. All right, here we go. Measurements: 8 point. There we go. It's about 8 inches, just a little bit, a hair over 8 inches, full length. The blade length is at 3.5 inches. The cutting edge is at 3.3 inches. Closed. It's 4.559, 4.6 almost. Before we continue, let's get a close-up. Yeah, like that. Okay, let's check out the stock thickness. Stock thickness at 100 thousandths. Behind the edge, it's pretty thin. 10 thousandths. Well, that's what it says. They're coming in pretty thin. And slicey. It is a liner lock. Great clip, and I do think this is titanium. 308 ounces. Weighing in at 308 ounces. It's a front flipper, but at the same time with the option of thumb stud opening. Pretty easy to manipulate. Great ergos, as you know, knowing the models of Laconico, that's what we can expect, right? The pivot is running on ceramic bearings, and it's just a fantastic, you know, if you've manipulated, if you've had any other Laconico knives, you'd get it. But there you can see the portability, the how it looks, just pretty simple, pretty clean look. No screws on the pocket clip, because it should be an internal pocket clip. I mean internal screw, and it just doesn't it look like very simplistic yet elegant. I think this is the swedge on top. Just his models, you know, I really enjoy Ray's models from back in the day to more current designs. But there you can see, and man, the Vanguard, Kaiser Vanguard. We're not here to talk about that, are we? But those models are also fantastic. Anyways, let's jump into comparisons. 2 euros, US quarter, number 2 pencil, Sharpie, US quarter, there. It's no good if we can't see it, right? Let me center this a bit. Let's jump to the Huntsman and the Buck 110. So as you can see, it's like, yeah, in the middle of both, and it's just a pretty good size knife. Perhaps just a bit on the large side, not as large as a Buck, not as large as the Rat 1. This is Rat 2, Rat 1 here. I think this is just hits 8 inches is just a fantastic size for EDC, at least for me. Of course, there are others that are more appropriate. We gotta think as well as for appropriateness, because you know, not in every place it's people are going to see this as something normal. Some places, yeah, but and this stud opening reminds me of the CJRB RIA. I don't know if you guys are familiar with. I bet you are, but just a comfortable opening, and a bit different with the slot just for the thumb stud right there. Benchmade bug out Spyderco PM2, and it's about 3 millimeters shorter than the PM2. There we go. And okay, let's get into the meat and potatoes of these knives, and particularly this one. I love these details, and I have to bring in the Centauri. Just love these details and Ray's design language. This is very common and very Laconico. This groove in the middle of the handle, and great prices. I think for these models are just pretty good prices, pretty good designs, and I've always mentioned that I think we should take advantage of these collaborations between companies and designers, because that's the way to the custom world, or to get to know different design languages. And I think one of the basic designers that we should get to know is Laconico, because of that elegant simplicity that he has on many of his models. I think it's a must to get to know Ray's designs. Anyways, just a bit of traction there, and again, very light, very simplistic, great action, and just an overall good folder. Hope you enjoyed it. Professor EDC out.